Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you 8 different hairstyles. I did curl my hair, but you can leave it natural, straight, or whatever. For the first hairstyle, I am doing a half up, half down ponytail. This one is super easy, but I wear this one all the time. For hairstyle number 2, I am doing a side Dutch braid. If you don't know how to Dutch braid, basically it's the same thing as a French braid, but instead of putting the outer piece over the middle piece, you're going to put the middle over the outer, if that even makes any sense. I didn't braid my bangs or the front pieces of my hair. I just pulled those out to make it look a little bit more messy, and then I bobby pinned it into place and I pulled the braid loose once again because I prefer more of a messy look. Moving on to hairstyle number 3, this one is kind of similar to the first one. It's super easy. Instead of doing a ponytail, I just did like a little top knot bun. I also wear this one all the time. For hairstyle number 4, I did a braided crown. You are just going to braid the front section of your hair on both sides, and then once I got to the end, I made it into like a little bun just so it's easier to tuck in the end pieces. After you tie off both ends, I just pulled out the braid to make it bigger and messy. And this next part was kind of hard because I didn't have the best mirror setup and it was really hard for me to see the back of my head. But basically, you're just going to bobby pin the braid into place and make sure you tuck in the little bun that we made with a bobby pin. And yeah, you have a cute little braided crown. This next hairstyle is called a pull-through braid. This one is definitely the hardest out of the 8, but that's mostly just because I couldn't see the back of my head. First, you're going to take the 2 front pieces of your hair and tie it into a rubber band, and then you're just going to clip it up so it's out of the way, and you're going to take another section and put it into another rubber band. This next part is kind of confusing. You're going to unclip that top piece and stick it through a little loop in the second ponytail. I showed it again just so you guys could really see. After you put it through the loop, you're just going to pull and tighten the rubber band so it kind of creates a braided look, and you're going to repeat the process over again. Clip up that top piece, and then you're going to create another ponytail and stick that top piece through the loop and pull it tight. I only made a few loops because I didn't want it to go all the way down, but you can do as many as you would like. Also, I wouldn't recommend really using a clip that I used just because it did mess up the top because I couldn't really see the back of my head, so I would just clip it up with like a bobby pin or something. For hairstyle number 6, I am doing a double Dutch braid bun, and I kind of did something similar to this in my previous hairstyle video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll link it in the description. But the only difference between this one and the other one is I made this a little more messy and I braided it backwards instead of like in a crown. Then you're just going to Dutch braid both sides of your hair, and like I mentioned earlier, to create a Dutch braid, you have to put the middle piece over the outer. Once you get to the bottom, I just added 2 little hair ties and I pulled both the braids loose to make them nice and messy, and then you're just going to create a low messy bun. This next hairstyle is the easiest. It is just a front poof and it literally takes like 2 seconds. You just tease the front little section of your hair. Normally I use a teasing comb, but I actually couldn't find it because my crazy toddler hid it from me. So I just used a brush, but you're just going to put it in a little poof and bobby pin it. You can put your hair in a ponytail or you can just leave it down. Last but not least, I am showing you guys a side braid into a ponytail. This one's supposed to be kind of like a cornrow, except a little bit thicker. So you're just going to grab the front section of your hair and Dutch braid it, but you're going to French Dutch braid it by adding in hair into the braid. You can do that all the way to about your ear, and then just regular braid it all the way down. And then I just made the bottom part of the braid a little bit thicker and gathered my hair into a ponytail. Once it was in a ponytail, I actually undid the braid just because it was kind of short and I wanted it to be the length of my ponytail. So I braided it all the way down, and yeah, now you have a super cute little side braid into a ponytail. That's gonna be it for today's video. I showed you 8 hairstyles that you could wear every day. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!